6, 4, 3, 2.
Hello? Hello in there.
Hello in there. Well, it's so good to see you guys. Now sit back, relax, and get comfortable.
Yeah. Back with the graphic. Yeah. About 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. We'll come back to it, and then we'll do the interview. Okay.
Well, welcome everyone. I'm Tamara.
And I'm Terrell. About 4 years ago, we both sat in the exact same seats that you're sitting in right now. In fact, I think I sat right there, yo, right where you're sitting right now. And we were both feeling the exact same way that you're feeling right now. A little nervous, maybe a little anxious.
Jet lag, sad, you know, a long way from home.
Alone and unsure.
And you're probably wondering, have you made the right decision?
Well, we're here to tell you that you have made an excellent decision.
Absolutely.
And to help break the ice, we're going to help get started by interviewing a couple of people, and you're going to get the chance to know a little something about them before they even come in and sit down.
So I want you guys to sit back, relax, get settled, because the real show is going to start in a few minutes. But first, I want you all to turn to your neighbor and say hi. Start a conversation. You know, you're gonna be in school together.
That's right, man. Come on now, introduce yourselves, because we can see you, okay? So get started, and we'll be right back to start the show. Hey everybody, Terrell here, and I'm standing with my first guest this afternoon, Paulo. Paulo, man, tell everybody out there where you're from.
I came down from San Diego. I just moved up here about a month ago.
And is it your first year at AAU?
It is my first year, yes.
Okay, what's going to be your major this year?
I'm taking up a master's in 3D animation.
3D animation, that's awesome. So let me ask you something. Fast forward to you graduated, you're out there in the career world. What kind of job are you going to be looking for with an MFA in 3D animation?
I want to work with Star Wars, Lucasfilms, Pixar, DreamWorks, the big companies, you know, hopefully go see everything else.
Oh, that's awesome, man, because, you know, Star Wars, they're going to need your help, all right? Do me a favor, man, and put some more black people in the movie, all right? Hook me up.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're going to take it over to Tamara and see who she's talking to. Tamara, who you got over?
Thanks, Terrell. Well, I'm here with Amy, and she said you have come from Maryland. Is that right?
Yes, it's Emma.
Oh, sorry, it's Emma, not Amy. I'm sorry. So tell me, what is different about San Francisco?
Well, there's skyscrapers here. Where I'm from, it's basically a farmland, naval airport and stuff, and yeah, that's basically.
So have you been lost in the city? Because I know when I first came, I was absolutely lost.
I got lost for 2 hours walking here, so I had no idea where I was going. I had to stop for like a couple of times asking for directions.
So I've never been to Maryland. If I was lost in Maryland, tell me, how would people give me directions?
Basically, when you're in southern Maryland stuff, when people give you directions, they basically tell a story. So like, say, this was like one story that I heard. Like you find a fork in the road, there's a house in the middle of the fork. Mrs. Krieger lives there. Mrs. Krieger's son was like a prostitute for a congressman.
So it's like a story. It's like a story.
So yeah, and then you're going to take a left down towards the Abel's farm and stuff, and Mr. Abel's buried in the backyard. So
Right, so it's very different, because here they probably just say, walk up that street, right?
yeah.
So what were you most excited about to see in San Francisco?
Sidewalks.
Really?
We don't have sidewalks where I live.
No sidewalks?
There's no sidewalks. So.
Wow. So what is it about the Academy of Art? What are you hoping to learn? What do you want to create?
Basically, I want to really try to work on storyboard and stuff for an animation studio. That Pixar and Disney are my two top companies I'm looking at, but I'm also looking at Lycan and Blue Sky Studios for storyboarding, internships and stuff, just to try to get ahead and everything like that. So
Amazing. So tell me, did you have a favorite superhero?
Oh, God. It's either Deadpool or Spider-Man. I have nephews, so I watch all the movies with them, so yep.
Amazing. All right. Well, I'm sure you're going to create that. Now we're going to go to Renelle, who's going to talk to some online students. Renelle?
Hi, and welcome to Academy of Art University Online. My name is Raynell, and I am here today with Megan. How you doing, Megan?
Doing well.
All right. Tell me, Megan, where are you calling from and what is your major?
I'm calling from Portland, Oregon, and I'm doing music production.
Awesome. Music production is a great program. What show or film right now do you feel has really great music production, and why would you say that?
So I'm a bit of a movie buff, so I can appreciate anything that has a really good soundtrack that just really connects with the audience. So some of the movies that really spoke out to me were Selma, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, just anything that's really powerful.
Awesome. So as an online student, what kind of things are you doing to prepare for your online classes?
I've been having a lot of fun connecting on the Facebook group, and just other social medias, Instagram, and just sending direct messages to people. So it's been a lot of fun to get.
Yeah, that's great. Facebook, I know that it's the AAU page, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so much good conversation on that. If you're an online student, you should definitely add that page. Megan, if you could be a producer for any artist right now, as a music production major, you might be producing music for some big artists, but if you had your choice, who would it be and why?
Oh man, so I have a couple. I couldn't narrow it down to one, but I would just love, I love John Legend, Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper, Regina Spektor, Lady Gaga, any of those that their storytelling is so powerful in their music. I would just love to work with them.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Megan. I hope you have a wonderful spring semester.
Thank you.
Let's go back on site and see who we have on site with Terrell or Tamara. How you guys doing?
All right. Thank you, Renelle. Hey, everybody. I'm standing here with my good friend, Matt. Matt, tell everybody where you're from now.
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to San Francisco. How do you feel? What is there a big change from Fort Worth to San Francisco?
Well, I'm originally from the military, so I've kind of been everywhere. So this is like any other new city.
All right, you're just here for the experience, right? To explore a new area?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So now you're here at Academy of Art. What's going to be your major coming here?
I'm going into game development.
Game development, and that industry is definitely on the rise. You know, esports is taking off.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to try to do an original game design, or are you going to work on a favorite game that you already have that you want to improve or something?
This is all kind of new to me, so it's all gonna be new. So it's just a learning experience.
Okay, so why game? If all the things that we have here at Academy of Art University, you went through the menu, what stuck out about game design?
Well, I mean, it was kind of a passion beforehand. I mean, I've always wanted to get into games, design characters. I used to draw a little bit and make different other characters from original characters, so I decided this was a good opportunity to kind of broaden my horizons.
All right, well, welcome to the university, Matt, man. I'm sure you're going to make waves in the gaming department. So right now we're going to toss it back over to Tamara and see who she's talking to. Tamara, who you got over?
Thanks, Terrell. Well, I'm here with Callie, and you're from Livermore, so you're quite a local.
Oh yeah, it's like 45-minute BART ride in.
Oh, that's amazing. So you know the place. Now, I'm guessing from the way that you're dressed that you might be into some kind of video gaming. I mean, you've got a Transformer backpack.
I love Transformers.
Yes! So I got it right?
Yeah, a bit. I love collecting Transformers, drawing Transformers, everything.
So with video and gaming, what kind of video, what kind of characters, what have you got ideas of what you already want to create?
Oh yeah. I like cartoons a lot. I like movies. So like I really love designing characters and like building them from the ground up and just like making it look like it has to do with a certain story, and just like I love analyzing styles of different television shows and things and breaking down like what makes this style look the way it does and how can I create something to emulate what it looks like so that you couldn't even tell that someone else made it. It's like, I love those things.
Amazing. So if you could pick one character or one TV show that you wished you'd created, would it be Transformers?
Oh my gosh, Transformers Prime. It's like their second latest cartoon. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it so much.
I can't wait to see what you create. Oh my God. So if you could pick one superpower, what would it be?
I mean, it would be super cool to like read people's minds and stuff, but I mean, I would love to like teleport because then I wouldn't have to take public transportation.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Well, thanks, Callie. I can't wait to see what you do. We're going to toss back to Renelle, who has another person online, and we're going to find a bit about them. Renelle?
I got them at Walmart for $10.
All right. Hi, everyone. And I have Ebony now on the call. How are you doing, Ebony?
Good.
All right. Ebony, tell me, where are you calling from and what is your major?
I'm calling from New York, and my major is fashion design.
Fashion student. All right. So tell me, what are you most looking forward to by being an online student?
I cannot wait to just learn everything. I've had little experience with fashion, but since I'm going to school for it, I'm just ready to jump right in.
Awesome. If you could, let's get to know you a little bit. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what words would you use?
I would say I'm creative, caring, and determined.
Those are some great descriptive words, Ebony. I love your headpiece, by the way. If you can't tell, they're glowing right now. So Ebony looks great. And since you're a fashion student, Ebony, tell me, if you could design a garment for any person, and I'll even say living, dead or alive, who would that be and why?
I would love to make something for my grandmother. She died in 2007, but before then, she is the one who gave me my like started teaching me how to sew and stuff. And I would love to just show her like where I am now.
That's amazing. She's inspired you to start your program in fashion, and here you are on your way, starting your first semester. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, have a great spring semester. Enjoy your online classes. And now let's go back to on-site and see who we've got there.
All right, thanks, Renell. Hello, everybody. Terrell back again. I got my young homie Terry on. Y'all see him in the street, y'all call him Young T, because I'm Big T. It's going to be Young T out here. Terry, say hello to the people.
Hey, people. How you doing?
And tell everybody where you're from now.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
All the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, Michael Jordan territory. So first time in Frisco, how do you feel about it?
I'm quite loving it. It's nice. It's peaceful. The air is good. I like it. I like it.
And what's going to be your major while you're here at Academy of Art?
Game programming.
Game programming. Like another gamer, the industry is taking off. You see, Academy of Art has one of the hottest game programming places in the world, okay? So you're in good hands right here. Awesome. I got a question for you, though, T.
What's up?
Okay, so you graduated, you moved on. What is the game that you're going to be known for moving forward?
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. All right. So are you looking forward to being in this gaming program in the design part?
I am, because I'm really honored to take part in like being a part of a group instead of just doing it by yourself, because it's better to do it with a team instead of by yourself.
Hey, man, like-minded individuals always get the job done faster. Am I right?
Of course.
All right, so I see we got Auntie over there. You want to say hi to Auntie?
Hello, Auntie.
Hey, man, welcome to San Francisco, man. You're going to do great here, and you got a great personality. So y'all see him out. When we walk in there, y'all say, what's up, Young T? You going to have friends already, man. Already. Let's take it back over to Tamara, man, and see what she's doing. Tamara, who you talking to over there?
Thanks, Big T and Little T. I'm talking with Phung, and she is from Vietnam.
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Phung, and I'm from Vietnam. My major is interior design.
I can tell your major's interior design because I just love your outfit. I love your jacket, and I can tell you're stylish. So how different is Vietnam from San Francisco?
Well, I think Vietnam is much warmer than in San Francisco, and it's not as diverse as in San Francisco. I'm a bit surprised when I first arrived here.
Really? So in Vietnam, is interior design very different from, how they decorate here in San Francisco, or are there similarities? Which one do you like better?
I think they also follow the style that is modern, and they also care much about the environment, so I think there's not much difference. Yeah.
Wow, but Vietnam is very different from San Francisco, right?
I know. Like, they pursue a lot of style, and which make the area is very diverse, and which is I like about it a lot.
Amazing. So what's your favorite style? What would you love to decorate?
I would like something a bit like glamour and modern at the same time.
You really are a woman of my own heart, because that is exactly what I like. So what buildings or hotels have you seen any in San Francisco that you love the design?
Well, that's a lot, and it's hard to choose. I think I'll update my list after like 4 years at the academy.
Absolutely, maybe we can go together. Yeah, sure. Well, thanks, Phung, and we're going to go back into Renell, who has some more people to talk online. Thanks to you, Renell.
All right, we are back with online, and today I have David. How you doing, David?
I'm great. How you doing?
Doing great. Okay, so tell me, where are you calling from and what is your major?
I'm calling from New York, and my major is animation and visual design.
Awesome. So tell me, what are your aspirations for this major? What are you hoping to do with your degree when you're all done?
Well, I'm hoping to open up my own studio, with like-minded animators and visual effects artists, just like me, and we can get together and go, hand by hand with Pixar, DreamWorks, Nickelodeon, things like that.
Oh my, you are on your way, David. I tell you, you're going to have a great semester. So you're taking 2 classes a semester. What are you excited about for these classes? Let me know what you're taking.
Well, right now I'm taking history of animation and computer graphics, the 101, basically. I'm really excited about history of animation due to the fact that it actually goes back to the very beginning where animators used to use basically flip books, you know, to basically create an animation. So I'm learning all about, you know, the original animators, and it's really, you know, making me feel a lot happy because these guys only worked with a bit of the, you know, I would say the not software, but a bit of what they had and to create. So they took from one part, you know, from using stop motion on the cameras to now actually full motion as we have here. So, I mean, like, it's great to understand and like look at the pioneers.
Awesome. So much more to learn and to look into this semester. So as an animation major, what would you say is your favorite animated flick and why?
I think my favorite animated flick was Bug's Life. And the reason why Bug's Life was one of my favorites is because it basically took you inside how a Bug's life is, from, you know, them, you know, having their own lives and dealing with their own, you know, drama, you know, with their dramas with the grasshoppers and things of that nature. So it kind of like showed like a different life. And from there, it basically, you know, I wanted to create my own story just by seeing an ant having his own story. So yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, David. I hope you have a wonderful spring semester. Good luck to you. All the best to you. All righty. Thank you so much. And let's go back on site. And we're getting ready to start the show, I think. But let's toss it back to Tamara and Terrell.
Hi guys, it's Tamara and I'm here with the beautiful Maya. Maya, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, so you're probably thinking this weather is not cold, and I'm standing here going like this, and you're like, this is not cold.
Exactly. I'm kind of laughing a little bit, but...
That's all right. You can laugh at me. So, how long have you been in San Francisco?
Oh, I've only been here for like a couple of months, so like since July.
And what's your major?
Writing for television and movies.
So I'm guessing you watch a lot of TV. So what kind of show do you want to create? Do you want to do, you know, serious? What kind of genres? Do you have any ideas?
I think fantasy. I think fantasy is pretty out there, and I think it's pretty fun to do.
So if you could have written one fantasy movie that you like, damn, I wish that was my idea, is there one?
Yeah, I think I like a lot of Marvel movies, so a lot of those Marvel movies probably would be on my top list.
And do you have any ideas for, you know, some skits, some shows? Do you think while you're here you're going to develop them and maybe start writing? Can I star in one?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, tell me what some of the ideas are.
I have like a multi-series, so it's like 3 different stories that connect to one story. So it's not just, oh, one story. It's, okay, there's a big picture than just, okay, you see one character, but there's more than one character that is important in the show.
Amazing. So I'm guessing, do you either like reality TV or you don't like reality TV?
I don't really like reality TV.
No, because, I mean, you want to write it, right?
Yeah.
So do you get why people love it?
I do, to a certain extent, because some people can't write. Like, some people can't imagine at all, and they're kind of boring, so...
So why do you think people gravitate to characters so much?
Because of the difference that they've seen that they don't know about. So the lives that they wanted to live, but they never got to live.
Got it. I love that. Well, I can't wait to see what you do, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun at the Academy of Art. Now, back to you, Terrell.
All right, thank you, Tamara. I am here with my good friend. He is super excited and ready to be here. Hey, tell everybody in there your name and where you're from.
My name is John. I'm from Missouri, and yeah.
Can you feel the excitement coming from John, Missouri in the building? John, man, tell everybody what your major is going to be here at Academy of Art.
2D animation.
And 2D animation, that's about cartoons and drawing and everything, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, John. So, like, I'm from the old school, you know, Bugs Bunny, you know, Daffy Duck type stuff. John, what is your go-to cartoon of choice? Tell everybody out there.
Go-to is probably Chowder from Cartoon Network.
You heard him, Chowder from Cartoon Network. All the Chowder fans out there, y'all make sure y'all link up with John. So, John, are you going to be looking to get on one of these networks as an artist, or are you going to try to, like, create your own and branch off into your own design?
Probably go to a studio, probably. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, one of those big ones.
Okay, well, you know, Nickelodeon, they do come here and do workshops and recruiting and everything, so make sure you get with them. I love Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold is my jam. What's your favorite Nickelodeon cartoon, bro?
Hey Arnold.
Oh! See, we're friends already, okay? John's gonna come in. John from Missouri. Hey, man, welcome to Academy of Art, man. I know you're gonna love it, all right?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good time, all right? All right.
So, what happens when we run out of time?
Well, I guess we just say goodbye and start the show, right?
Thank you guys. You've all been amazing sports. And I've got to say, I've learned a few things about you.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun out here. You guys go ahead and get started. We're going to see you in just a few minutes, but it's time to start the show.
Come on. We're really friendly in here. We'd love to get started. So I'm going to ask everybody to come on in, find your seats with your fabulous departments. I'm going to ask everybody on this side, acting, music, MPT, communications, move over to fill this section up. Come on in and move over to fill the section up. So we look like we are fabulously packed. Web design, new media, how you doing, Ryan? So if you all want to be filling this section up, great too. Come on in, find your seats. We are going to get started. All right, here we go, everybody. Great, find your seats. Thank you, Ken, moving them over. I appreciate this. All right. So let's get the doors going. Find your seats, everybody, and here we go. Shh. Thank you. We are going to get started. Find your seats. Are you good? Animation? Yes, right here. I see Chris Armstrong. Those fabulous people, just come on in. And from now on, we're just going to say, find any seat. Make new friends with a new department. We're all in this together. So right now, just find any seats, those of you coming in the door. We've got seats right here in front. Come on down in front. So just find your seats, and we are going to get started. All righty? And here we go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Academy of Art University Spring Orientation. Give yourselves a hand for being here today. Woo! It is a glorious day in San Francisco because you are all here. I'm Jan Yanahiro, and I'm the director of the School of Communications and Media Technologies. I've got my department here too. Come on, department. Woo-hoo! All right. Thank you, Noah. So, yeah, if you hear your department, cheer. I mean, stand up and cheer. All right. We are delighted that you are here, and you're from all over, we know. Californians, where are you? Oh, come on. Little louder. Californians, where are you? Anybody from the East Coast? All right, East Coasters. All right. Midwest. Woo! All right. Okay. Southwest. Oh, I heard one. I heard one. Hawaii, my home state. Thank you very much. Aloha. All right, let's hear some of the countries. We know a lot of you have come from China. Where am I? For international students, let's hear it. China, come on. Where else? Shout it out. Shout it out. I want to hear it. Mexico. All right, Mexico. Where else? Shout it out. Thailand. Let's hear it. Let's hear this side. Let's hear. India. All right. Where? Say it out loud. Kuwait. Welcome. All right. Where else? Couple more. Malaysia. Kazakhstan. All right. Cool. Thank you for coming from Kazakhstan. So we are here And you are here because now, from Kazakhstan to Thailand to Malaysia to China to Kuwait to Mexico, and yes, to my home state of Hawaii, you are all part of the Academy of Art University family. So welcome to our family. And here at this family, we want to say that we celebrate you. We respect your ideas, your ideals. We respect your family histories. And we certainly respect your creativities. So here at this university, we want to tell you that you are free to be you. And I think that's a good thing today. And now I also want to welcome, I'm going to look into these cameras right here because we want to welcome all of you watching online from around the world. We see you from around the world. We hope you see us. I know you. And you're going to be watching this. You know, we've got students from 115 countries at this university. So clearly, we're seeing you across the world there, and welcome to Spring Orientation. Now, to officially welcome you to the Academy of Art University, I want you all to meet the Chief Academic Officer, Sue Raleigh. Come on up, Sue.
Thanks, Janet. Isn't she great? Don't you think she does a great job? That's what any of you who think about being a pro at whatever you do, think about Jan Yanahiro, who has done this professionally. When I first moved to the Bay Area, I'm not from here originally. Anybody from Ohio here by any chance? One person, yay! Anyway, when I first moved here, Jan was on television, and she basically introduced me to the Bay Area. So it was quite a thrill when we ended up working in the same place. So I appreciate so much what you do, Jan. I want to welcome all of you to this community of artists and designers, as you heard, from all over the world. I know that it's taken a little bit for you to get here. Sometimes you've got, maybe your parents thought, well, you should go to traditional school before you go to art school. How many heard that before they came? I thought so. And then sometimes people have gone to undergraduate school before they actually get to graduate school, and they're going to do art and design in something unrelated. How many went to undergraduate school in something different? Hold up your hands so I can see. Great. Well, welcome. I want to tell you the story of the school. Probably the reason that you chose us was because you heard that if you came to the Academy of Art University, you actually might get a job in art and design when you got out. Hold up your hand if you heard that. Most of you. And that's really true. We have a recipe for success that you won't find other places. Why is that? Well, let me tell you the story of the school because you might not have heard it. This man, Mr. Richard S. Stevens, wanted to learn to draw and paint, and so he went to Paris, France to do that. And interestingly enough, he didn't speak French at the time, so he was learning not only the language of art, but also the language of French at the same time, but he was successful. So he came back to San Francisco in 1929, and he said, well, if I could learn to do this, I can show others how to do it. And he decided, based on the idea of a pro teaching an aspiring artist, he would have classes. First, he started out in fine art because that was his passion when he went to art school. He was in painting. That's one of his paintings. Another one of his paintings. You can see down the corner the Stevens on the boat, so you know for sure he did that. And then he got a job at a magazine that's still around. It's called Sunset Magazine, and he was the art director. So he brought the issue, the topic of advertising into his curriculum, and this was the first class. So you can see we started out with small groups of students looking at fine art as the foundation, then into more specialized art and design. And that's how we started. That was the very beginning. When he retired, he turned the reins over to his son, Richard A. Stevens. And Mr. Stevens thought, well, you know, just like some of you, there are times people take undergraduate classes, but it's not in art and design, but they want to get that graduate degree in art and design, so I'm going to bring the graduate school into play. And he did that. So now we had 2 generations, pros teaching aspiring artists, a graduate school for people who maybe did something entirely different in undergraduate school. And then he said it has to be a disciplined approach because that's how you really learn. And he brought in that part of the mission statement. When he retired, Dr. Elisa Stevens took the reins. And I've worked closely with her much of the time that I've worked here. The thing that Dr. Stevens said was, first of all, which was pretty amazing, you guys won't think it is, but at the time in 1992, she said, we're going to bring computers into art school. And let me tell you, there were a lot of art schools around the country that did not believe that was okay. Now, you may think, that's crazy. And I'm sure I would say that now too. But at the time, this seemed like too avant-garde, too advanced. It was almost like you were breaking down the sacred art and design principles. But she said, no, we're going to build on those foundations, those fine art principles, and then we're going to bring the computer in as a tool. And I can tell you, I had people coming from all colleges all over the United States wanting to see our computer labs. So she brought that in, and then she said, let's bring the online part. So for all of you watching out there, you're here because she said, we can teach this thing online. And there were a lot of people who said, that's impossible to teach art and design online. But we've proved them wrong. She continues to innovate and make us current, not only with technology, but just the trends of the industries. So that is why you have the opportunities that you have today. As you're looking around the room, I want you to realize that everybody you're sitting with has the same dreams that you do. You're no longer on the outside looking in. This is your tribe. This is your community. And if you're going on a journey, which the whole Stevens family has said, it's a journey. It's learning to see differently. We're going to transform who you are from today till the time you graduate. You're going to want to know the people that you're traveling with, the people that you're doing this with. So I'd like you to take a moment right now, introduce yourself to the people around you, to somebody maybe you haven't met yet, and tell them what you want to do when you graduate. What kind of job, whether you want to be a gamer, or you want to be an animator, or maybe you want to be a fashion designer, whatever it is, just welcome them and say hello, and I'll get back to you in just a few minutes. So go ahead, let's network. Okay. Come back to me. Woohoo. Come on, you'll have more time to do this, I promise. This is just the beginning. See, they always say that artists don't know how to talk to each other. And whenever I do this exercise, it's always amazing to me. We can't get you to stop talking once you get started. And that's great. That's what we want. As Jan said, this is your new community. This is your town. And I just want to say this. I think this is a pivotal moment for all of you. There are times in your life when you have regular days, and then there are special days. I don't know if anybody saw the red moon last night. Did anybody see that? Cool, wasn't it? So this is really a special day. That only happens like once every, 160 years, they said? Yeah. So this is really a powerful moment. And you guys are starting this first step in your journey towards art and design, careers, changing the world with your inner message and what you put on the canvas or on the computer. You're going to change the world, and you're doing it today. So this is a pivotal moment, and I want you to realize the importance of what you're doing. I think, personally, being an artist or a designer is one of the most powerful things you can do, because you're going to affect everybody. If you look around the room, this room is full of art and design. From the clothes people have on to the architecture, I mean, it's all about art and design. And you are going to influence everyone in the whole world. I want to go into a little bit about Michelangelo. You guys have heard of him before, right? Hold up your hand if you heard of him. All right, most of you. Well, I'm in the right place. Michelangelo said this: the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. So I want you to think about that, because there are going to be times you're going to go into your classes and it's going to seem like, this is tough, or I can't quite get it, or everybody in the class is ahead of me. You're going to have to put your work up there, and it may not be what you hoped it would be. But that's part of the process. Remember, the Stevens family was all about this is learning to see differently. So when you put your work up on the wall, you're going to see, I can guarantee this, you will see differently immediately. You put that work up that you've worked on at home, and you'll look at it on the wall and you'll go, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? That's part of the process. So be strong, be brave. Remember, it's not that you don't want to get an A every time. You want to have to stretch. You want to have to have a challenge, or you wouldn't be here if you already knew how to do it. But back to him. So Michelangelo, he was this guy who was about your age when he did the David. He was commissioned by the city of Florence to do a statue that was supposed to show strength and vitality. And it was going to be way up on top of one of the buildings. But what I think is really important about this, not only is it a beautiful sculpture, and everybody loved it, so much, in fact, that they didn't put it up on top of the building. They put it down on the ground floor so everyone would see it when they went into the town hall. But this is what I think is really powerful about this. If you look at his face, you can see the brow is furrowed. Right? You know that crease here in the middle? Now, think about it. If you were doing a sculpture that's going to be way up on top of a building, you might think, I don't really need to pay that close of attention to the expression on the guy's face because it's going to be way up in the air. But that's not what Michelangelo did. He knew the story of David. You probably know this story, where David was supposed to go protect the city, and all he had was a slingshot, and this huge giant was coming. And in this moment, we can imagine that David is like, oh, I can hear the ground. It's shaking, and here comes the giant, and I've got a slingshot. So you can imagine that, yeah, your brow would be furrowed too, right? You'd be a little worried in that moment. And he did this. He put it in there, even though that was going to be way up on top of a building. So he went above and beyond. The Pope saw this sculpture, called him Pope Julius, and said, hey, I'd like you to do the sculptures for my tomb. Michelangelo said, great. He went to the quarry, started looking for the best marble, got a call, got to come back and talk to the Pope. He's changed his mind. So you can imagine you've gotten this huge, great, I mean, that was quite a wonderful thing to be asked to do this for the Pope. So you go back, and now the Pope says, I've changed my mind. You're really not the right person for this. So I do have, though, a chapel that needs to have the ceiling painted. And that was it. They had a sky, had some kind of stars in it, and the Pope said, you know, this is where we go to pray, and we select the next Pope, so it's kind of an important place. Maybe you could paint the ceiling. Well, Michelangelo was a sculptor. That was his thing. So he could have said, no, hey, I'm sorry, I don't do painting ceilings. I do sculpting. But he didn't. Now, the thing that's truly remarkable about this story is not that he said yes, but what he did next. Just like today, in this pivotal moment, it's not that you say yes to the Academy of Art, yes to art school. It's what you do next. Okay, that's the important part of this. So what did he do? Well, you all guessed probably by now that what we're talking about here is the Sistine Chapel. And this is what he did. It took him years, over 343 figures, done as a fresco. None of this was easy. In fact, he started out hiring people, and he didn't like the work. So he got rid of everybody, did almost all of it himself. Now, this was a job that he wouldn't have chosen. He was a sculptor. These are some close-ups. Again, he went to amazing detail with each of these sections. And that's up on the ceiling. Again, he just went above and beyond. This is iconic. This is the image of God giving Adam life. What's interesting about this, I don't know if you all know this, but this was the first time anyone had ever had the courage to do a picture of God. Nobody knew what God looked like until Michelangelo drew that. That's a close-up. So the point of this is when somebody asks you to do something and you say, well, that's not really what I do, or why is that important? You don't know what the next step is going to be. You don't know what that's going to lead you to. President Stevens asked me some time ago to come up with what made a successful student at the Academy. It's not background. It's not where you went to school last. It isn't even if you've taken art classes before. It's your attitude. It's whether you have the focus to stay serious about something and not deviate, whether you have the passion to put in the extra hours when you're tired or maybe your friends are going out and you say, no, I got to do this project. It's really important to me. And then there's the commitment. There are going to be classes you're going to have trouble with. There's going to be times your work's not going to be where you want it to be. But remember, when Michelangelo did that ceiling, not every day was great for him either. But he didn't give up. He kept going. He made it a masterpiece. And probably more people know him for that ceiling than other works that he did. But he didn't know that at the time, right? Just like you don't know today where this is all going to lead you. You know this guy, Walt Disney, another story. He was on a train coming to California. He didn't have much more money in his pocket than what it was going to cost for the ticket. He's doodling. You probably all doodle. How many of you doodle here? Hold up your hand if you doodle. So you know the story. He's doodling, and out came Mickey Mouse. And he said it was all started by a mouse. But anyway, it led to his vision of cartoons, of animation, and of Disneyland. So his statement to all of you today is, if you can dream it, you can do it. Hold on to your vision. And last, my favorite, I love this guy, Yoda. And I really believe this. We can all say we try, but it's try not. Do or do not. There is no try. So take this with you. Take Yoda with you on your shoulder as you're going through your process. Remember, we're here for you. We know you can be successful. We've seen hundreds before you be successful, and we can't wait to see what you're going to make. Thank you.
And thank you, Sue Raleigh, everyone. Thanks, Sue. So next, I know you just all got here, but I'm positive some of you are thinking about graduation and then your first job and your career path. So to help you all about that planning to land that first fabulous job, please welcome Lauren Spain, the Director of Career Development. Lauren, take it away.
Thanks, Jan. Hey, guys. How many of you have dreamed of working at Pixar? Anyone even heard of that place? What about doing VFX for Lucasfilm or working on Overwatch shorts with Blizzard? How about designing the next luxury car or showing your collection at Fashion Week in New York? Here at the Academy, not only do we train you to be a superstar in your industry, but we work with you to help you land the job of your dreams. The Department of Career Services offers so many tools, including helping you make the perfect resume and cover letter, going through your reel and portfolio to make sure it has your best work, practicing your interviewing skills, and connecting you to industry. We bring different companies on campus each semester to review your portfolios and teach you the inside tricks on how to score an interview with Pixar or Disney. And the best part? You can make an appointment with us anytime, even after you graduate. Just email us at careerdevelopment@academyart.edu. This applies to all of our online students as well. Just email Career Development, and we will do everything we can to help you jumpstart your career. Thank you so much.
And she means it, by the way. If you want to email Lauren and meet with her, she means it. She will meet with you. All right. So at this university, we sort of pride ourselves. We're pretty proud that we have some innovative classes, groundbreaking classes. Industrial design, where are you? Industrial design, right there. You have a class on robotics. Thank you very much. Jewelry and fashion, I know you are right here. You've got some innovative classes on 3D printing, illustration, liberal arts. I know illustration, right there, hi, give it a cheer. You have a fabulous class, a fun class called The History of Tattoos. All right, for you. Web design, new media, right here. Animation, right in front. MPT, to my left. Game design, where's David Goodwine's people? Right there. Communications, we have classes, thank you very much. We've got classes on VR, virtual reality. We also have, and by the way, virtual reality, the introduction class, open to everyone, no prereqs, so think about that. We also have a drone production class because we know drones are everywhere. Drones are in television, drones are in movies, drones are with police departments, drones are with fire departments. Real estate companies have drones. Architecture, I know you're here in the room. Architecture, where are you? Right back there. Architecture firms, you use drones. Fashion shows. Fashion, I'm looking at you. They're using drones at fashion shows, yes. Stefan, yes. So we know that drones are everywhere, and it's also right here for you. Here's one of the latest drones. And if you see him, wave, everybody. There you go. Give a wave. Take the drone production class. Richard Hart is the pilot of this drone. It's a DJI drone. Flying okay? Wave here. Wave. Thank you very much. Coming down. And all right, and he's going to land this baby. Last waves. Watch the landing, everybody. And there you go. All right. Way to go, Richard. Richard Hart is a pilot in real life, Richard Hart, and in television, but he piloted this drone with the help of Steve Cotton, who did the video there. So it's fun. And speaking of fun, we have a vibrant community here at Academy of Art University. It's called Campus Life. This is all about you and all the fun things you can do. And to tell you all about Campus Life, Joey Ellington, he is the Campus Life representative. He's a director of fun. But one quick thing about Joey, acting students, he studied acting in college. All right, yeah, there you go. Your fellow thespians there.
Thank you, Jan. What's up, arty people? I'm Joey Ellington from Campus Life, and I'm here to talk about all the fun we're going to have this semester at the Academy of Art University. We have 2 gym facilities on campus for you to use. They're fully equipped with weight machines, free weights, cardio equipment, everything that's hot right now in fitness. We've got an Olympic-sized swimming pool with certified lifeguards that can give you pro swimming lessons. The best part is it's heated year-round, so you can always take a dip. We've got 2 outdoor basketball courts that you can join a pickup game or compete in one of our regular tournaments. We've got Zumba. We've got hip-hop. We've got yoga classes all week long for you. You can sign up for those classes online on the website at academyofart.edu. We have over 20 clubs on campus, from our Out Loud LGBTQ club to our Tea Time Animation Club, our largest club on campus. They actually participate in Sundance Film Festival every year. If you're interested in Greek life, we've got a fraternity. We've got a sorority. Boy, I'm telling you, we have got clubs for you. Speaking of clubs, you might be meeting up with your other club members at our art cafe. You can also go there and just meet some friends, have a cup of coffee, do a little homework if you have to, even just chill and watch some TV on the big screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the library is open because reading is what? Fundamental. And besides a monster collection of art and design publications, our library also houses our 15-person theater that you can reserve and invite all of your friends for a private screening of the latest film you just made here at ArtU. We have a brand new materials library that has all sorts of cool stuff in it. They have fabric made out of mushroom skin. They have foam made out of recycled trash. They even have 100% biodegradable plastic that is also edible, made from tapioca and sugar. Boy, I bet it's delicious. And right now, outside, we have our peer mentorship program. We have students, experienced students out there who are ready to talk to you, get to know you, and help you sign up for the program. This program is designed to help you make friends, get acclimated to campus life, and help ensure your success here at ArtU. So if you can't get a hold of them today, you can always shoot me an email if you have any questions about the program or about anything at all at campuslife@academyart.edu. All right, guys, I got to get serious. Everyone take out your cell phones. Take them out. Let's see. Go ahead. Your safety is so important to us here. So right now, I want you to send a simple text, EasyArtU, to 313131. That's EasyArtU to 313131. And now you're enrolled in our campus safety program. Anytime there's anything you need to know around campus regarding safety, you'll get a notification. All right, back to fun. Now, since you got your phones out, go ahead and follow us on all the social platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and you'll be up to date on all the latest info. You can see all my cute selfies. You can even send us your selfies, and we'll post them for you. And don't forget to tag us anytime you post. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for coming out today. Thank you for choosing Academy of Art. I'm Joey Ellington. See you around campus.
Joey, Director of Fun. All right, Joey, thanks a lot. Now, one of the things that makes this Academy of Art University so special is we have our own radio station. It is your campus radio station. It's called urbanites.com, online 24/7. We are the #1 college radio station on iHeartRadio. I think that's pretty special. And the man who built this program for us and the radio station is right here. He's one of the instructors in communications, and he's also the general manager of urbanitesradio.com. Please welcome Maddie Stout. Now, one quick thing about Maddie. Okay, I'm going to spill this, Maddie. One quick thing about Maddie Stout.
I'm good looking?
That too. For all of you who watch the movie Cars, Pixar's movie Cars, he was Maddie the car. Maddie the car.
Thank you. You'll probably remember me from my 10-second line of, "We found McQueen." Hey, McQueen, is it true you were in rehab? There you go. That's my big lines from the movie.
All right.
Oh, thank you. So we call it a college radio station, but it's a lot more than a radio station. We are part of the iHeartRadio family, and our radio station is open to the campus. In fact, the first classes, we have a radio and a podcasting classes that are liberal arts classes. So it doesn't matter what you're in, you can get in on the radio station. And like she said, it's programmed for the students, and we put on a lot of live shows for the students. We do on Mondays, we invite DJs from around the campus. So any DJs out there? Anybody do a little DJing on the side? Well, we have Monday mixes where you can DJ. And on Tuesday, we have live artists come in called Tuesday Tunes. Now, if you were following us on Facebook this week, you would have had a chance to come meet Little Xan at iHeartRadio. Also, we did a contest for Why Don't We? I think there's probably some Why Don't We fans out there. We do a lot of stuff with the local radio station so that you can go and meet artists. So follow urbanitesradio.com on Instagram, Twitter, the Snap. We're pretty good on IG. We got a pretty good IG game, so follow us on that. Also wanted to talk to you about podcasting. Podcasting is, we are the university to first really get serious about podcasting. We started the first podcast program in the United States 6 years ago here at the university. I am huge on podcasting, and the good thing about podcasting is it doesn't matter what degree program you're in, you can get in and do a podcast. So we also offer those classes, and we feature a lot of podcasts on urbanitesradio.com. Plus, we live stream everything, so you can watch our shows all on our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. We're really proud of our graduates. In fact, one of our graduates is coming up to the stage right now. He was the program director for Urban Nights Radio, but he's now one of the hottest comedians on the West Coast and a damn good-looking man. Big T!
Hey! Thank you, Maddie. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, first thing I want to say is congratulations. You guys have made an excellent choice to come to Academy of Art. I love it here, and I'm sure you're going to love it too. I am here to talk to you guys about our sports program. We have a tremendous sports program right here at Academy of Art University. We are the only art school in the country that has sports programs that compete in NCAA Division II sports. So give us a big round of applause, because there ain't no other art school in the NCAA representing. That's what we do. And we have great sports. We have our women's volleyball team, and we have our men's cross country. We have women's cross country. Look at them working hard back there. We have our men's soccer team. We also have women's soccer. We have our men's basketball team. Look at those guys, man. They look like warriors back there. We have our women's basketball team. They are champions, okay? Hey, be loud and proud. That's what's up. We have our men's track team that features a real live Olympian, okay? We have Olympic medal winners in our track team and our women's track team. We have our women's tennis team. Look at those jackets, man. I got to give me one of those jackets. I like those. We have our men's golf. Check out the shirts, fellas. Check out the shirts. Got to get one of those. And we have our women's golf team wearing the school colors, the red and black. So when you see them, let them know you know them, all right? And we have our baseball team, and we have a softball team, okay? So you can get out there and join those teams, all right? And where are all my gamers at? Make some noise if you're a gamer. Where are all the gamers at, huh? Because now Academy of Art University is getting into the esports community, okay? So we now compete, so you can come out and you can join our teams. You can cheer our teams on as we compete against other universities in the esports league. And we play all the top games, such as League of Legends. Where are the League of Legends people at? All right, there you go. We have Overwatch, yeah, and Hearthstone, all right? So you can come out and compete and join our esports teams. Esports is taking off, okay? And not only do we compete in sports, people, but we win as well, okay? Our track team, like I said, they are champions all over the country. We have Olympic track runners here at this school, okay? And our women's basketball team, they are the Pac West champions, okay? Give it up for our sports teams right now. But what we really need in our sports community is you. We need all of you students to come out and cheer them on. Look at these people right here. They're having fun at the games, they're networking, they're meeting other students, and they're having fun, okay? So we need all of you to come out and have fun and cheer our teams on, okay? Don't forget to take pictures at the game, tag yourself, and all of our social media sites on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. Use the hashtag #BeArtist, so we know you were there, so we know we can put you on our websites and everything else. And don't forget February 12th, all right? Mark your calendars, people. February 12th, we have basketball games, our women's basketball and our men's basketball teams having a home game at the Kezar Pavilion. The women play at 5:30, and the men, they play at 7:30, okay? And it's at Kezar. That's our home stadium. We have shuttles that'll come pick you up from 620 Sutter. They're free shuttles. And at these games, we're going to be giving away free food, free prizes, and free T-shirts to lucky students that are in the crowd, okay? So you don't want to miss that. Students, I'm going to tell you right now, free food is going to be your best friend when you are here at school, especially in San Francisco, okay? It's not cheap out here. I want to let you know that. And when you're at the game, and you want people to identify you, we are all identified by the official Academy of Art school cheer, okay? And I'm going to teach it to you right now, all right? It's everywhere you go. You're going to hear students screaming it. I want you to scream it loud and proud. When I say art who, I want you guys to yell art you. Okay? It's real simple. Art who? Art who? That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, okay? I know you guys can do better than that. There's a lot of people in this room. So I know I can hear you guys loud and proud. Let's try it one more time. Art who? Art who? Okay, that was a little better. Little better. But I think I have something that will make y'all really get up, because I have Maddie, I have my man Noah over here. We're going to give out some prizes to those people that show real school spirit, all right? So if you want some of this free stuff, we got real good free stuff here. If you want some, let us know you in the building, all right? Art who? Art who? I like my man Black Jacket right there. He's doing it. Yes. Art who? Art who? With his hands up right there. Get him right there. Come on now. Let's hear. Let's see on this side. Who's on this side? Art who? Art who? Like that guy right here. Give it to him. Give him some stuff, man. Give him some stuff. Art who? Art who? All right. All right. One more? You want to do two more? Okay. Hey, this is for real, Lyle. You guys let them know. We only got a couple prizes left we're going to give away. Art who? Art who? Yeah, they're back there, way in the back there. I see you guys. I want you to know. Look at them standing up in the shirt right there. I see you. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
One more T-shirt.
Who you see? We got one more T-shirt left? Oh, this is the last T-shirt, y'all. You got to really want this T-shirt. Look, he's on his feet already. That's what I like to see, sir. Yes. Art who? Art who? That's what I'm talking about. Get my man right there, way in the back right there. I saw you. All right, you guys. I'm Big T. I'll see you around. Congratulations, and welcome to Academy of Art.
Thank you. Thank you, Big T. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Noah, for helping out. All right. So we want you all tomorrow to meet with your directors in your respective departments, and you can ask them here what time it is. Communications were at 1 o'clock. Thank you very much. And we want you all to have a great spring semester. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you on Monday in classes. Goodbye, everybody.